The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how bad that's it. Replay me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game what I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I appear in it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scoring down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect, don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag, you fight back, think it ain't list, so tell me what the time say. Game time, why they get to think it ever outscore me.
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's
for the entree. Fast break, one man that beat got it all day.
Still with that wrist control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left too dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, pipe me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. Just looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on for third.
Check out the roof, no. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose, so I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitated, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw it while you're down. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas. Never lose sight of where we from, so after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left too dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, pipe me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm the one, the only, Dewey Hurd, here at the ballpark at Columbus for another varsity baseball game for your Corry Beavers taking on the visitors today, and the visitors are the Knights of Eisenhower as they come in with an 0-3 record. Beavers coming in with a 2-1 record as they are back in action here tonight in the ballpark at Columbus. As we get into our Box at Lockett pregame show and get things wound up and get things ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch and the rest of the action here at the ballpark at Columbus. Let's get right into it with our Harvest Community Church weather report, as it's a cold one out there today, folks. It's currently 38 degrees and next to no wind out there, which is good because it would make it feel much cooler than that. But good cloud coverage and temperatures hanging right there at the upper 30s. Hopefully they can kind of creep up a little bit, maybe get into the 40s by the end of the game. But we'll see what happens there. But thank you to the Harvest Community Church for bringing us the weather report. And that will put us into our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success. And I have it, the first step is see the ball and hit the ball. I'd like to see him drive the ball, put the ball in play, make the other team make a play, and don't worry about the balls and the strikes. We've talked about this a number of times throughout the year. Just pick that ball up off the pitcher's hand and drive it right into play. Second step here is let's keep our head in the game as the games can kind of get high in score. You could have a tendency to maybe take a couple plays off here or there, but you got to keep your head in the game, anticipate where the ball is going to be, and make sure that you're in a good position to make a play. And then the third step is let's be vocal. Let's talk to one another out there. Let's help each other out. Let's be the eyes and ears of some of the players as they need to know where people are at and so on and so forth. So be vocal out there, help each other out, especially out in the outfield. Let them know if they're getting close to the foul line or getting close to the fence, and make sure you just make some good plays out there. So be vocal. And those are our steps to success. Again, brought to us by Snap Fitness. See the ball, hit the ball, keep our head in the game, and be vocal. And that'll lead us into our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Going number 10, Anderson, starting first baseman. He's had some spectacular plays throughout his career here for the Corry Beavers. And I look for him to have a good game here tonight at home and hopefully get the Beavers to victory number 3 on the night. So watch out for Mr. Anderson, one of our few, if not the only, left-handed bat in the lineup. So look for him to be that spark here today as he'll be batting in. I believe it's the 5th spot. Nope, he's in the 4th spot. So, Corry Higher Ed, Spotlight Player of the Game, number 10, Anderson. And that will lead us into our J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups. And we'll start with the visitors, the Eisenhower Knights. And I got just first names and last initials. So, leading off is number 12, Josh P. He'll be at first base. Next up in the 2 spot is number 6, Wyatt N. He'll be at the catcher. And number 29 is in the 3rd spot. That's Wes W. He'll be on the hot corner at third base. 13 is Caleb J. He'll be on the hill for the Knights in the 4th spot. In the 5th spot is number 9, Carson F. And he'll be in center field. In the 6th spot is number 16, Bryce S. He'll be in right field. Number 7 in the 7th spot is number 8. That's Braden F. And he'll be at second base. 30. Number 30 is in the 8th spot. That's Grayson L. And I have a sneaky suspicion that might be Linkerhoff. But I'm not positive. I'll have to get an eyeball on him. He'll be in left field. And then DHing in the 9th spot is going to be number 5, Mike P. And in the field at shortstop is going to be number 3, Huck F. And he is in the 9th spot. But Mike P. is going to be DHing for him. As we flip the book over, we'll go to our Corry Beavers starting lineup. Leading off, number 1, Jackson. He'll be in center field. In the 2 spot is number 2, Moon. He'll be at short. In the 3 spot is number 5, that's Swan. He'll be in second base. Our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, Anderson, number 10. He's in the 4th spot, cleanup spot, and he'll be at first base. And in the 5th spot is number 20, Braswell. He's in left field. Number 7, Jeremiah Johnson, is at the hot corner at third base. He's batting in the 6th spot. In the 7th spot is number 11, Shelton. He's on the hill once more time here for the Beavers. He'll get the starting on the bump. And in the 8th spot is going to be number 15, Lathrop, and he'll be behind the dish for the Beavers. And in the number 9 spot is number 9, that's Schatz, and he's over in right field. As we look down on the field, we have the officials going over the ground rules and field conditions as I believe that's Wyatt Swan out there with them as the captain of the ball team here tonight. And we have number 13 for the Knights, and that's Caleb J. And number 5, that's Mike P. DHing. So they're going over the ground rules for the game here tonight as we have PIAA officials here. So we're ready to wrap things up in the It's kind of a moot point by now, but I'll take it if you want to give it to me. I do have last names that have arrived here somehow. That's bouncing around on me. I'll just deal with first names for tonight. Thanks anyways. It is? Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Hey, we're not going to have the Gladiator Law national anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance. We're just going to get out here and get going as the Beavers in their gray uniforms here tonight with the orange letters and the Beaver emblem on their backs. Orange pinstripe as well. They'll be taking the field here and get set to get things going in the get things going here in the top of the first inning. First inning brought to us by J.H. Knapp Auto Parts. As we get that up on the board. And again, Shelton will be the starting pitcher for the Beavers as he'll take the hill. And Lathrop will settle in behind the dish and get things warmed up as we wrap up the Box It Lock It pregame show. And get ready for that Fox Family Insurance opening pitch here. Beavers back in action again tomorrow on the schedule. We'll be on the road for the first time as we'll travel over down Route 6 to Union City to take on the Union City Bears, weather permitting. As it doesn't look good, but you never know what Mother Nature might throw at us. So it's on the schedule, and we'll be doing our best to get there. But check us out online and on the internet to see we'll have it posted as to whether or not we're going to be able to do that game or not with weather permitting. But we'll see what we can do with it as Beavers get warmed up here on the infield, and the Knights will lead us off at the top of the first as they will be on the sticks first. So we're all set here. Just watching the guys get warmed up. It's a cool, crisp evening here at the ballpark at Columbus, and looking forward to another fun-filled action here tonight as Shelton gets the finishing touches to his warm-ups on the hill. Lathrop in behind the dish tonight. And they're going to bring it in, and we're going to ask for a batter here, and we'll get things going with the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch here. As Josh P. will lead things off, number 12, their starting first baseman, will step in here as we get things ready to roll. So Josh will settle in the batter's box as we're set to go here. Shelton will wind up the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. Be ready to fire it in here, and here we go. And that's off the dish for ball one. Shelton will wind it up one more time here. And it's popped up and put out of play. And that will be a UTEG Body Shop foul ball. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that pitch in the dirt for ball 2, 2-1. Shelton will fire it in there. And again, fouled off the first base side. That'll even account 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck batter had to get out of the way of that one. Wyatt N. Shelton getting the signals from Lathrop behind the dish. Gets set on the hill. And just outside for ball 3. And the first at-bat here is going to result in a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming, as we have a full count and no place to put any more balls and strikes on the score sheet. Shelton will come set on the hill. And he fires it in there, and it's fouled out of play. As Josh a little out in front of that one. And we'll have yet another Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming with a full count here. Did Blue just say 2-2? 3-2. That's what I thought. Shelton will settle in on the hill here. Belted into left field. Braswell shades underneath it and makes the catch. Made it interesting. A little lunge at the end there, but it's a Vern's Garage out, and there's one away. That'll bring Wyatt N to the plate. He's the starting catcher for the Knights. Shelton right back to work on the hill here. Bounces it in there with ball 1. Shelton working crisply on the hill here. And this is hit into right center field. It's going to get in there for a Casey's Express base hit. And the Knights have a runner aboard. Nicely placed in there into shallow right field. And we'll have a courtesy runner coming out. It's number 7. Catcher was the batter. So number 7 is Ben L. He'll come in and do the base running for his catcher. As we get back to action here, number 29, Wes W. will settle into the box here. Shelton working from the stretch now. He'll step off the rubber and come set in the stretch here now. He did start in the windup there, so he resets himself very nicely. And that's going to get by Lathrop, and the runner goes down to second. Here comes the throw, and not in time. And the runner is going to get down there safely on the wild pitch. So the Knights get a runner into scoring position. As West will settle back into the box now with a runner in scoring position. Shelton checks the runner. He'll come set on the hill. And he puts it in there for a called strike to even account at 1 ball, 1 strike. Good working on the hill there by Shelton. He's going to come set again. And that's fouled into the backstop for a 1-2 count. Shelton gets the signals from Lathrop. Fires it in there, hit it into right field, going back on it, and it's going to be over Schott's head and land in there for another Casey's Express base hit. And the run will score from second, and the Knights have a 1-0 lead. Back-to-back Casey's Express singles will give the Knights the lead. And Caleb J. will come into the batter's box now for the Knights as they'll look to extend this. Shelton puts it in. They're just off the dish. Ball one. West down at first base. And this is belted towards Wyatt Swan. This could be two. There's the front end and no throw to first from Moon. So they'll get the lead runner. And there's two away. That brings Carson to the plate. Carson F. Left-handed bat for the Knights. Runner goes. Called strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. And the Knights have their guy in scoring position. As Caleb got down there nicely. Shelton checks the runner. Here comes set on the hill. And swung on a missed by Carson. And he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hit down the right field side. Going back on it is shots. And it's just inside the foul line, and the runner's going to score from second. And into second base is Carson with a stand-up Sawyer Builders double. And the Knights have doubled up their lead here, 2-0. On an 0-2 count. And that'll bring Bryce S. to the plate, right fielder for the Knights. And a called strike on the first pitch of this at-bat. Hit right back to Shelton off his glove. White Swan gathers it up and throws the first, and it's in time for the 4-3 put out, and that will do it for the Knights in the top of the first. They lead it 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. We'll be back right after this.
Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844. The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house house. The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet.
There'd be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here on the call at the ballpark at Columbus. Bottom of the first inning brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. Beavers on the sticks for the first time as Jackson will lead things off here. And the Beavers spotted the Knights 2 runs in the top of the first inning. So they got their work cut out for them already as Jackson puts it in play to short, and it's booted through the wickets. And that will be, we'll give him a base hit off of that. Well, the leadoff runner able to get aboard here for the Beavs. That was a hard hit ball to the shortstop. And we'll give him a KC's Express base hit on the play as Jackson swinging on the first pitch. And we're off and running here. Moon steps in. Runner on first, nobody out here. Jackson gets a good lead. Throw over to first, not in time as he's able to get back in standing up. Starting pitcher for the Knights is Caleb J. As he'll come set on the hill. And Jackson off to the runner, off to the races. And ball got away from the catcher just a little bit. No throw down. And now we got a runner in scoring position. Moon with a 1-0 count. As he'll settle back into the box here, looking to get the goose egg off the scoreboard for the Beavers. And that's booted to the backstop again, and Jackson very quickly over to third base. And Moon with a 2-0 count here. As Moon once more time here will settle back into the batter's box. And it's down low for ball 3, 3-0. Sun peeking through the clouds here. That'll warm things up. Depending on how long it can stay out here. But poking through the clouds, Jackson gets a good lead at third. And that's a little inside. That's going to be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Beavers have runners on the corners now. That'll bring Wyatt Swan to the plate. Moon with a good lead at first. He ain't going to hesitate. He'll take off here. And that is low and inside for ball 1. So runners in scoring position here for Wyatt as he'll look to get the Beavers on that scoreboard. This is belted into left center field. Center fielder comes over and drops it. And Jackson had to wait as he tagged up, and the run will score, and Wyatt Swan into second base on the E8. And the Beavers come right back and answer in the bottom of the first. It's 2-1 now. Hit him right in the glove. And that'll get Swan into scoring position, and it advances Moon to third. And the Beavers in business here. As our spotlight player of the game, Anderson, steps in here. Takes down low for ball one. And takes pitch number 2. Low as well for ball 2, 2-0. Swung on and missed. Pushes the count to 2-1. Anderson with a big healthy cut there, but he come up empty. Another cut there. Empty again. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Belted right back to the pitcher. Checks the runner at third, throws the first, makes the play. And Anderson unable to advance the runners, and the Knights get the first Vern Garage out of the inning. As that was a good play by the pitcher for the first out. That'll bring Braswell to the dish now. Caleb did a nice job of looking that runner back and got the out. Keeps it a 2-1 ball game as Braswell takes upstairs for ball one. Called strike, gets by the catcher, and Moon scores from third on the pass ball. And the Beavers have tied it up here in the bottom of the first, 2-2. Not only that, but Wyatt moves over to third. That's high and inside for ball 2, 2-1. Swung on and missed there. Well, he calls a foul tip. That'll even count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Belted high in the air, popped up on the infield. Shortstop settles underneath it and makes the grab for the second out. That was sky high. That'll bring Johnson to the plate. Runner on third. Beavers could take a lead here if it can find a way to get a Casey's Express base hit. And he takes upstairs for ball one. Swung on a miss. Come up empty. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Belted down the third base side, foul. Utek's body shot foul ball. Puts Johnson in the hole now, 1-2. The sun again poking its eyeballs through the clouds here. Feels good. And that's inside. Pushes the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beaver Nation out in full force in that left field parking lot. Johnson way out in front of that one, drives it over everybody's head in that dugout or that parking lot. And it's going to make its way into the far parking lot. Count stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Johnson settles back in here. He swung and missed it. It's a drop third strike, not caught third strike. He'll tag him out at home plate. That's a Ross Becker strikeout to end the inning here. Bottom of the first. Beavers tied up 2-2. We'll head to the top of the second in a 2-2 ball game. Be back right after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Well, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. I'm at the ballpark at Columbus as we are getting ready to get things going in the top of the Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch Gallery second inning. In a 2-2 ball game here, leading off for the Knights is going to be Braden F., second baseman for the Knights. Knights got 3 hits on the first, scored 2 runs. Beavers come back. They had 1 hit, 2 runs scored, a strikeout. And Shelton back out on the hill here. Missing low and outside with ball 1. Paints the outside corner, eves the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Knights did have 1 error in the bottom of the first there out in center field. Fly ball was dropped. And that scored the first run for the Beavers. That's just off the dish for ball 2, 2-1. Shelton working from the windup here. Fires it in there, and it's lifted. Anderson giving chase and makes the catch in foul territory. And there's 1 away here. That'll bring Grayson to the dish here for the Knights. Just a tick high for ball 1. Swung on a miss as Grayson comes up empty. Eves the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, swung through that. And Grayson in the hole now, 1-2. And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. 2 away. Put it right down center street. Shelton getting his first strikeout of the day. That'll bring Mike P to the plate, DHing for Huck F, the shortstop. And this is belted toward Johnson at third, and he's unable to come up with it cleanly. And it'll be a J.H. Napa Auto Parts, or no, it'll be a Casey's Express base hit for Mike P. And it's back to the top of the order for the Knights. Josh P. up the bat again. He flew out to left field his first time up on a full count. That's a little outside for ball 1. Shelton back to work from the windup from the stretch now. Runner on at first. Paints the outside corner to even a count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Like to see the Beavers get a couple of innings in a row here, put some zeros up on that scoreboard. Brought to us by the Corry Federal Credit Union. That's fouled out of play. Pushes the count to 1-2. Everybody settles back into their positions here. Shelton on the hill. Checks the runner as he'll come set on the hill. He's going to lead things off in the bottom of the second here. Gets by Lathrop, runner goes. And he'll be in there standing up on the pass ball. That'll even a count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As the Knights get the runner into scoring position here. Beavers trying to close the inning out before they give up any runs here. Shelton has them set up with a 2-2 count, and Lathrop does a good job of staying in front of that one. And it's going to push the count full, and we'll have another Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. As Josh has worked the count full in both of his at-bats today. Shelton fires it low, and it's going to be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Knights get 2 aboard. That'll bring Wyatt to the dish. He singled his first time up, come around and scored the first run for the Knights. As he'll look to extend this second inning here. Shelton working with runners on. Just a tick low for ball 1. Just a tick low again for ball 2, 2-0. Wyatt being patient in the box. And we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout taken by the Beavers here to have a little conversation as the coach comes out, chat with the infield and the pitcher on the mound. Just trying to settle him down there, trying to get him to throw some strikes. Letting it know, hey, you got 2 outs in here. Get it into the zone here. Let that defense go to work behind you. Clouds moving overhead as the overcast skies are just partly cloudy now. Beavers got 2 outs quickly here in the top of the second here. As they go to work here, as the timeout will end, and everybody will head back into their positions here. Knights threatening to retake the lead here, top of the second. 2 on, 2 out with a 2-0 count here. Shelton back to work on the hill. They'll throw over to first. And the throw not handled by Anderson, got away from him a little bit. Nobody able to advance on the play as the runners will stay at first and second. Anderson really not holding the runner at first. He's off the bag. That's going to get by Lathrop all the way to the backstop, and the runners will advance, and the count goes to 3-0. So the force out off the book here. Shelton with the 3-0 count on the batter. That bounces in there. That's ball 4. And everybody will stay put, and the bases are loaded. Back-to-back walks has loaded it up here. Crossroads Fellowship walks. And that brings Wes W. to the plate. He also had a single back in the first inning. And another courtesy runner here as the catcher is Wyatt N. So bases juiced with Knights here. We got 2 down. Shelton trying to wiggle off the hook here. In trouble, though. Off the dish, ball 1. Shelton will climb the hill. No place to put him. Puts it in there right down Center Street for called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. And West in the hole now, 1-2. Fouled out of play. UTEC's body shot, foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. As Shelton tried the outside corner. And West had nothing to do with it. Stays alive with a 1-2 count here. And that's upstairs, ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got deuces wild here. 2 outs, 2-2 count. Shelton comes set on the hill. Line to short, dropped by Wyatt Swan. He'll flip to second, gets the force out at second. Nearly made the nice diving catch there, but gets the put out at second anyways. No runs will score. We'll head to the bottom of the second in a 2-2 ball game. Be back right after this.
Our mission at Elwood National Forge is to use our metallurgy know-how to provide critical materials and engineered solutions. Why do we do it? Because we care about making an impact on the industries we serve. We care about our team members, their quality of life, and their safety. We care about providing the highest quality steel to support our mission-critical customers. From hard target penetrators, land-based ordnance, and shipbuilding to power generation, oil and gas, and heavy industrial. At Elwood National Forge, hard work is what we do. Our sense of purpose is why we do it. Come join the team today by going to our job board and find your future career. Elwood National Forge. Results delivered the right way.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope, peace, and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and a genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Jesus Christ and share His love with the world. Crossroads now offers 2 Sunday services starting at 9 a.m. and at 10:45 a.m. Children and youth care are provided complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. Bottom of the second inning brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. And Beavers in a tight ball game here, 2-2 after an inning and a half. All the runs coming in the first inning as the Knights got out in front first, and then the Beavers came right back in the bottom of the first and tied it up as Shelton will lead things off here, bottom of the second, to see if he can't help himself out from on the hill with his stick in hand here as he'll lead things off. And that's spiked in the dirt for ball one. It'll be Chelton, Lathrop, and Schatz leading things off here in the bottom of the second. Oh, lazy swing there. Evens the count at 1-1. Good pitch by Josh. Had him guessing on that one. Sorry, that's Caleb on the hill. As Chelton takes down low for ball two, 2-1. Paints the outside corner. And evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's able to lay off of that one. And we'll have a Munns merch payoff pitch upcoming. And that's upstairs for ball 4. As the Beavers get the leadoff runner aboard in back-to-back innings. That'll bring Lathrop to the dish. And again, upstairs with the pitch. Shelton gets a lead at first. And it's off the dish again. Ball 2-0. And he puts it right down center street for a called strike, 2-1. As Lathrop was taken all the way on that one. And Lathrop missed on that one. That'll even account at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's upstairs for ball 3. And we'll have a full count now. Back-to-back batters here. Munn's Merch payoff pitch upcoming. And we'll have another one as Lathrop puts that out of play with a UTEG's body shot foul ball. Making the pitcher do extra work on the hill here. Back-to-back batters here. Caleb working on the hill here for the Knights. And got him looking with a Rosbecker strikeout. And there's one away. That'll bring shots to the plate. And Jackson awaiting on the on-deck circle. That's the top of the order for the Beavs. They'll check the runner at first. Shelton to get back in there easily. Shelton gets a good lead at first. Showing bunt, but the high pitch. Missing upstairs with that pitch for a 1-0 count. As once more the sun pokes through the clouds here at the ballpark at Columbus. And another pitch upstairs for a 2-0 count. And Caleb's been having difficulty the last couple of batters here finding that strike zone. He does have another strikeout on the day. And if he finds the outside corner on that one, make it 2-1. Good healthy cut there. It'll even account at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The shots comes up empty. And that's bounced in there for ball 3. And 3 consecutive batters in a row here. We have a Munn's Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Beavers putting some effort into raising that pitch count on Caleb. And he misses outside with ball 4, and there's going to be 2 aboard here. Another Crossroads Fellowship walk. And back to the top of the order for Jackson. He comes in with 2 batters aboard, and he singled on the first pitch he saw in the bottom of the first. And he's swinging away here. Puts it back into the backstop for strike 1. As the Beavers are looking to get their first lead of the day here. Got a runner in scoring position. And Casey's express base hit would score 1. That would give the Beavers the lead. And there's strike 2 on the outside corner. And Jackson in a hole 0-2 now. Moon awaiting on deck. Shelton down at second. And that's out in front.
You gotta go. Wake up. My gracious, come on. Get the
Yeah, that doesn't matter. First base is occupied. that batter is out. No. The batter is out because first base was occupied. You don't run on a drop, not caught third strike. Right. Got to have 2 outs. And the umpire missed that one. The batter is out. That should have been the second out of the inning, but they had let everybody advance. And Blue's got something in his eyeball here. He's going to take a Jim's Automotive timeout. But they got bases loaded here. Moon steps in with bases loaded here. And he drives it towards short. He'll gobble it up. Throw to second, and it's off the glove, and that's going to score 2. As shot comes around from second. And still just the 1 out on the ball on the board. And we have runners on the corners for the Beavers with 2 more runs in as they take a 4-2 lead here. And just the 1 out. The ball's outside as Moons reaches on the fielder's choice, and he'll scamper down to second. So now the Beavers have runners on second and third. And just the 1 out on the board as the Knights have given him a couple extra outs this inning. As Swan steps in and takes down low on a couple of pitches. Is it 2-0? That make it 2-1 now. Swan a little out in front of that one. Just off the plate for ball 3, 3-1. Beavers opening up a lead here in the second. And it's another Crossroads Fellowship walk here. And that will reload the bases. And we'll have a Jim's Automotive timeout as the Knights coach wants to come out and talk to his pitcher. The bases loaded here. 2 runs in. And that'll bring our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game up to the dish. Anderson will come to the plate with bases loaded. Just 1 out here, showing in the bottom of the second. Brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. And the Beavers are able to potentially open this game up as Anderson will step in. Again, Beavers gifted a couple extra outs in this inning. Need to take full advantage of it here. Bases loaded circumstance here. Anderson's going to line it right back up the middle and through for a Casey's Express base hit. That's going to score 2 and put runners on the corners as the Knights get it back in. And just like that, the Beavers have really taken control of this one as 2 more runs come in, makes it a 6-2 ball game. A C&I single there for Anderson. And that'll be an RBI Casey's Express single. And that'll bring up Braswell. Braswell popped up to the shortstop on a towering pop-up in the first inning. Finds himself in the hole 0-1. And he lines this into left center field. It's going to be a Casey's Express base hit. That's going to score 2 more. Well, it puts the stop sign up, and Braswell nearly danced down to second. But we're going to have runners on the corners now. With another run in, makes it 7-2. As Johnson will come up to the plate. Struck out his first time up. Called strike, and Braswell down to second base, uncontested. So again, Beavers with just the one out. And they've put a big old crooked number up on the scoreboard, and Johnson swings through that high pitch, can't lay off of it, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And Chelton waiting on deck as the Beavers have batted all the way around the lineup here in this inning. And that's lined down to third base, foul, knocked down there by Coach C. And the count will stay 0-2. Johnson has had a couple of nice swings on some balls here, but he's come up empty on the score sheet. A couple of guys in scoring position here. And he'll line it right back to the pitcher, and they have John Anderson hung up in a rundown here. And he's able to get back in, and everybody's going to be safe on the fielder's choice. As the Beavers dodge another bullet here, as that should have been out number 2. And that's, in my recollection, that's the third extra out here that the Knights have given them, or the Beavers have gotten in this inning. As Chelton will step back in here for the second time in the inning. He walked to lead things off in the bottom of the second here as he comes in for the second time, and he belts it down the first base side. It's going to be foul for strike 1. A UTEG's body shot foul ball. Chelton scoring the go-ahead run for the Beavers way back in the first part of this second inning. That's off the dish. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's upstairs for ball 2, 2-1. Beavers back in action again tomorrow as they travel on the road for the first time over to Union City to take on the Bears. Belted, and it's going to dribble foul as the catcher alertly picks it up as soon as it went foul to push the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the Beavers are going to have to reset and do it all again. This time with a 2-2 count. Chelton settles back into the box here. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout for the second out. Got him looking. That'll bring Lathrop to the dish. He was the first out in this inning. And he takes a called strike on the inside corner as he finds himself in a hole 0-1. He had a full count earlier in this inning and got rung up. As that's just off the dish for ball 1. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's a nope. 1-2. Lathrop down to his last strike in this at-bat. Beavers batting all around the lineup in this inning. some extra outs. And Lathrop, a little tardy on that, fouled it to the first base side. Count stays at 0-2, or 1-2. And that misses inside for ball 2. Pushes the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And no place to put Beavers as the bases are loaded here. Knights having a long inning here. And Lathrop puts it out of play. The count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As one more time, that sun pokes through and puts shadows on the field. Actually, it looks pretty warm out, but I don't imagine it is out on the field. We're nice and comfy in the press box here with the heat on. Off the dish for ball 3. And we'll have another Munns Merch payoff pitch up coming here. As Lathrop, for the second time in this inning, has a full count to work with here. He got rung up on a Rossbecker strikeout the first time. See if he puts it into play here. And never comes set, so a balk is called on the pitcher. And you got to come set. You can't just come set and go right to the home plate. You got to have a little pause there. Is that a ball, though? Called it before the pitch, so the runners are going to advance. And another run will come home. Makes it 8-2. So we'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch up coming here. And that's inside for ball 4. As Lathrop able to extend the inning and get aboard via the Crossroads Fellowship walk. And that'll bring Schatz to the plate for the second time this inning. He walked his first time up. And that's an HBP. And with the bases loaded, that's going to bring in another run. And it's back to the top of the order with Jackson. And the Beavers starting through the lineup for the third time here. Jackson wasting no time, right center field, puts it out there and making the catch in right field for the second out. Or no, for the third out. Fly out right field. Well, that'll do it for the Beavers here in the second inning. They put a bunch of runs up and lead it 9-2 after 2 complete. We'll be back right after this.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
Hey guys, it's Jason from Munns Merch. And if you're like me, you like to see your name on a lot of things. Whether it be on some cups, maybe even some hats. We can even do earmuffs. We can do socks. Cutting boards? Yeah, we can do that too. Knives? Please be careful. Ties? Even shoes. So if you have a club, if you have a business, if you're at a sporting event, if you're just wanting to see yourself somewhere, stop on down to Mons Merchant to see me. Because not only can we give you customized clothing, but customized merchandising. And by the way, did you know that we do awards? Because I took first place in my own tournament someplace, but I was really good at it. Stop on down, see me. Jason, Mons Merch, right in the center of Corry. Good luck, Corry Beavers.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGS, you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. Call us today at 814-663-2562 to schedule your appointment. UTAGS Body Shop, built on trust, backed by quality.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus, and we have a bunch of changes to talk about here. We have a Carney and Ruth pitching change here as Mr. Moon has come up onto the hill here for the Beavs here in the top of the third inning. Third inning brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And the Beavers ended up with 7 runs in that second inning as they take a 9-2 lead here into the third inning as Moon has come onto the hill. And catching is Braswell as he comes in from left field. Lathrop goes to left field. And Wyatt Swan slides over from second base to shortstop. And Shelton goes to second base. As leading off here is the pitcher for the Knights, Caleb J. As we get ready to go here in the third. And Moon misses outside with ball 1. Caleb reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Came around, scored the second run for the Knights. And again, Moon missing outside with ball 2, 2-0. And Moon does not like that baseball. He's going to ask for a different one. And Blue will oblige and give him a different one as he'll go back to work on a hill here. Caleb settles in for the Knights. And again, down low, a 3-0 count now. As the Knights look to come right back here, top of the third, and get things going for them. And that hits Caleb in the box. That's a UTEG's Body Shop foul ball. Pushes the count to 3-1. Caleb with a green light there on a 3-0 count, swinging away. Unable to put it in play. And Moon loses them as they get the leadoff runner aboard with a Crossroads Fellowship walk. Carson F will step up to the dish. He had a double his first time up. It scored an RBI double back in the first. And Moon puts it in there for a called strike. Swung through and miss. First strike 2. As Carson come up empty there. Finds himself in a hole 0-2. Same count he had back when he got his double. Sawyer Builder double back in the first as Moon will check the runner at first. And safely back in is Caleb. Moon working from the stretch here. Missing inside with ball 1. 1-2. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. And that's the first Vern's Garage out of the inning. That'll bring Bryce to the dish. Hit into a 4-3 putout his first time up. Upstairs, throw down to second, and that's going to go into center field as the throw was over the top of the glove of Wyatt Swan. And Caleb a little gimpy as he slid into the second base there with a stolen base. So we'll have a Corey Manor injury timeout here as both coaches are going to come in from the corners and check the runner at second. It looks like Caleb going to stay in the game. Able to shake off whatever it was. Maybe he's got some tape on that left wrist. Maybe it's just a previous injury resurfacing there for him. Want to know on the batter, Bryce, as the Knights look to get back into it here. Swung on a miss to even a count at 1 ball, 1 strike here. Moon continuing to work from the stretch here. Missing upstairs, ball 2, 2-1. Didn't miss by much. Just off the dish, 3-1. And Moon puts it in there for a called strike. And we will have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming because the count is full. Swung on a miss. It's a Rosbecker strikeout, and there's 2 away. That brings Braden. Swung through that pitch for strike 1. And strike 2. So after a leadoff walk, Moon has struck out the next 2 batters. And that misses down low for ball 1, 1-2. Moon looking to strike out the side here to get out of this 3rd inning. And he's made it to 2-2 count on back-to-back balls. Moon working at a quick pace on the hill. There it is, a Rosbecker strikeout to end it. As the Beavers make it a quick inning, and they'll be back on the sticks right after a few words from some of our sponsors.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, D-10's Body Shop.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus, and we have another Kearney and Ruth pitching change. As the Knights have switched pitchers, they've brought in Mike P. To the hill for relief here, and Caleb J. is going to go to shortstop. I don't know if I saw any other changes to their lineup, but we'll figure that out as we go along here. Bottom of the third, Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning. Moon leading things off, and it's a called strike as Moon kind of wheeled away from it, but called the strike nonetheless. So Moon in the hole 0-1 here. Belted towards third. Gobbled up, throw to first, just in time. It's a 5-3 putout, and there's one away. Strong throw there by the third baseman. Number 29. Wes W. That'll bring Swan to the dish. Beavers working through the lineup for the third time here. And a called strike there. Mike P. been able to be right around the strike zone through that first at-bat. And that's upstairs. That'll even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Beavers got 2 runs in the bottom of the first, 7 in the bottom of the second, as they look to continue this piling of runs on. And that's inside for ball 2, 2-1. Swan with a good eye in there. And that's down low for ball 3, 3-1. Swan forcing the pitcher to bring him something he can drive on. As he'll settle back into the box here. And that's upstairs for ball 4. And that's a Crossroads Fellowship walk, and the Beavers get the base runner aboard. As Swan has reached out every time he's been up to bat. As that'll bring Anderson, our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, to the dish here. Swings through that first pitch for strike 1. Anderson 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his last time up. Came around and scored in that second inning. Swan off to the races, and he'll be in the second base with a stolen base. And Anderson able to lay off of that for a 1-1 count. Swung on a miss by Anderson. Good healthy cut there, 1-2. Swan down in scoring position. Anderson trying to get him home. He ticks that foul into the mesh. Count stays at 1-2. Braswell awaiting on deck here for the Beavers. Anderson trying to advance that runner down to third to bring him home. Swan gets a good lead at second. And Anderson puts it to the second baseman. They'll get the 4-3 put out, but Swan down able to get over to third. And there's 2 away here. And that'll bring Braswell to the dish. He's going to put it into left center field. Gets in there for Casey's Express base hit. It's an RBI single. And the Beavers have got double digits on the scoreboard. And we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in here for Braswell, the catcher. And it's going to be Donahue coming in to do the base running for the Beavers, as Braswell will head to the dugout and get his catcher's gear on. So we got 2 outs here. Bottom of the third. And Johnson at the plate here for the Beavers. And he takes a called strike there. Johnson reached on a fielder's choice his last time up in that big second inning. And he's even to count here, 1 ball, 1 strike, as he's watched both pitches come in. Got underneath that one, popped it up. And it's going to get out of play. And that's going to push the count to 1-2. Girls in softball action today over in Union City, taking on the Bears. If I get a chance, I'll see if I can't see how they're making out over there. Knights trying to get out of this inning here. Johnson looking to extend it. Hit towards first base. Pitcher's able to get off the mound. It's a 1-3 put out, and that will end the inning for the Beavers to get one more run, make it 10-2. We'll head to the top of the 4th right after this.
The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring. Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required. When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the call in the ballpark at Columbus. And we're in the top of the 4th inning, brought to us by K&E Surveyors. As the Knights will lead things off here, top of the fourth, with Grayson Linkerhoff. I got the Beavers with 4 hits. I'll get back to that in a little bit as my book is a little messed up, so I'll have to work through it. Moon on the hill again for the Beavers, and he opens it up with a called strike here as he puts Grayson in the hole 0-1. Grayson struck out looking his only time up back in the second, as that pitch missed for a ball. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Moon bounces that one in there for ball 2, 2-1. And it's a put right down, swung through for a miss. Pushes the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Moon working at a crisp pace on the hill here. And it right down Center Street. Got him looking. It's a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 1 away. For the second time today, Grayson down on strikes. Popped up, and that's going to get out of play for strike 1. UTEG's body shot foul ball. And this is Mike P., the pitcher, the relief pitcher now, as he was DHing. And he fouls off that pitch for an 0-2 count. So nobody on here. Top of the fourth. And Moon bounces it in there for ball 1, 1-2. At the bottom of the order here for the Knights, as the on-deck circle has Josh P., a leadoff hitter for the Knights, awaiting on deck, as they look to start through the lineup for the 3rd time. And it's another Ross Becker strikeout for Moon. Got him looking once more, as they are starting to pile up the strikeouts here. 7 strikeouts on the day here for the Beavers. Beavers pitchers. Tandem pitching here by Shelton and Moon. 2 away here as we go back to the top of the order again with Josh P. Moon missing down low with ball 1. Josh has walked his last time up. Also flew out to center field his first time up. Once in the first here, once in the second, and he swings through that pitch, come up empty. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted into right. And Schatz makes the catch out there. It's a real quick inning here for the Knights as they go 1-2-3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 4th with the Beavers with a 10-2 lead here. Be back in just a bit.
Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Offering the latest in dental technology, Healthy Smiles values their patient relationships and make it their top priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Voted the best dental office in Corry, Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. Call to make your appointment today, 814-664-4011, or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God, and we are getting back into our normal routine from the summer. It's time to get back in the gym. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. If you were a member before, come on in and mention this ad, and I will get you a break of rejoining. If you've not been in the gym, get off your butt and get in here before the holidays, and we can get you in shape and get you going and get success. Don't forget, it's all about how you feel. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. Have a great day.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning, brought to us by K&E Surveyors. And leading off is Chelton here. And he takes outside for ball one. Mike out on the hill for a second inning here for the Knights. And he's off the dish with ball two. 2-0. Shelton struck out his last time up. He had 2 at-bats back in the second. Swung on a miss there for a 2-1 count now. Hit into left center field, dropping in there. It's going to get down for a KC's Express base hit. And Shelton in the leadoff runner, batter, is aboard. Beavers trailing the Bears 9-5 in the bottom. Says the bottom of the 6th there, but it shows the pitcher pitching, so it's got to be the top of the 6th. I can't really tell, but Beavers got their work cut out for them there. So we'll get back to the action here in the baseball. Lathrop in here for the Beavers. It bounced in there, and Shelton off to the races and able to, oh, they got him. I thought he got in there, but they call him out. Shelton picked off the base for the first out, and there's one away. After he led things off with a base hit, gets caught stealing. For the first out. That last pitch a ball? This should be 2-0 then. Catches the outside corner with that pitch, makes it 2-1. Lathrop walked his last time up, back in the second. Hits this back to the pitcher up the middle. It's going to get through. A C&I single for KC's Express, single for Lathrop. And the Beavers get right back with a runner on base here. And shots up now. Shots was hit by a pitch back in the second inning as the second at-bat in that second inning for him. Healthy cut there, comes up empty. He's in the hole 0-1. Also had a walk in that second inning. So he's looking for his first official at-bat here today. Fouls that off for an 0-2 count. Waiting on deck is Jackson, top of the order for the Beavers. Beavers could get 2 runs here. That's upstairs for ball 1, 1-2. As I was saying, if the Beavers could get 2 runs here in this inning, they'll go to the top of the 5th with a 10-run lead. The Knights would have to score at least 1 run to extend it. Otherwise, it'd be game over. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. As Shots gets rung up for the second out. But back to the top of the order nonetheless. As Jackson will step in. 1 for 3 on the day. Flew out to right field his last time up. Called strike. As Lathrop got a good jump at first base. But he'll go back to first to touch up. Jackson's also scored 2 runs today. Runner goes, and it's fouled off by Jackson. So back to first goes Lathrop, and Jackson down to his last strikes now, as he's in the hole 0-2 now. Popped up on the infield. Pitcher comes over, can't make the catch, and it goes foul. And Lathrop will come back to first, and Jackson back to the batter's box, picks up his bat, stays alive with an 0-2 count. Knights looking for their first 1-2-3 inning. That's off the dish for ball 1, 1-2. Lathrop goes another time here, and he's going to have to come back one more time as Jackson fights that one off. Another UTEX body shot foul ball. And we'll do it all over again with a 1-2 count. Takes inside for ball 2. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuce is wild here. 2-2. 2 outs. And that's upstairs for ball 3. And we will have a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming here, as Jackson's able to work the count back full. And that's inside for ball 4. It's a Crossroads Fellowship walk, and the Beavers get 2 aboard. That'll bring Moon to the dish. Moon hit into a 5-3 putout, leading off the 3rd inning. His last time up. And he fouls this first pitch out of play for strike 1. Moon reached on the fielder's choice back in the 2nd, and he walked back in the 1st. He's also scored a couple of runs. Beavers been very proficient with putting runs across the plate here today. And Moon fouls the 2nd pitch out of play. The corner bar and grill runs have been been plentiful today for the Beavers. Needing a couple more of them to finish the Knights off and early innings here. Moon settles back in with an 0-2 count here. Lathrop down at second. And they got him leaning too far, and they pick him off. And that will end the inning for the Beavers as they're unable to push any runs across the plate. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Beavers lead it 10-2. Be back right after this.
Hi, everybody. Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Looking to level up your skills or start a new career? The Corry Higher Education Council is here to help. They offer a wide range of higher education courses, workforce development training, and community-based classes designed for every stage of life. Whether you're earning a degree, improving your job prospects, or simply exploring something new, they make learning accessible, local, and affordable. Visit www.corryhighed.org today or give them a call at 814-664-9405. The Corry Higher Education Council, opening doors to your future.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. And we're in the top of the fifth inning. Beavers with a 10-2 lead. And Moon back out on the hill here for the Beavs. Has got a 2-0 count here on this batter. Wyatt N. Make it a 3-0 count. As Moon has missed with all three pitches here. Wyatt has done a nice job of being patient. He's walked and hit a base hit his times he's been up here, and it's another Crossroads Fellowship walk as the Knights lead off here with a walk here to get things going in the fifth. Get the leadoff runner aboard. As Wes W. will step in here, reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. And Moon missing down low for ball one. No courtesy runner for the catcher as he stays in the ball game. And that's right down Center Street for a called strike. Evens the count at 1-1 strike. Moon missing down low for ball two, 2-1. I'll check the runner at first. And safely back in to first base is the Knights catcher. Called strike, throw down to second, not in time. Oh, Knights able to get a ran into scoring position. 2-2 on the batter, though. Wyatt N safely down to second with a stolen base. Hit right back up the middle. Swan able to knock it down. No, Chelton able to knock it down. Good throw to first, but not in time. And that'll be a infield Casey's Express base hit for the Knights as they get the first two batters aboard. Here got runners on the corners now. Nobody out. That'll bring Caleb to the dish. He walked his last time up and reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. And unable to turn two to get the runner at second. Wyatt Swan makes a nice play at second base. There's one away. Runner stays at third. So they get the lead runner at, I shouldn't say the lead runner, they get the runner at second for the first out. As Carson steps in now. I believe he took ball one for that first pitch. Swings through the second pitch here for strike one. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That bounced in. A runner coming home from third. Moon a little late to get the home plate. And the run will score. Makes it 10-3. Two and one on the batter. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout as he's down on strikes here for the second out. And Coach C coming in. Going to make a pitching change here. Carney and Ruth pitching change after that Ross Becker strikeout for the second out. And it looks like Swan is going to go into center field. Swan goes to center. Jackson's going to come in and pitch. And Moon will go back to short. As Jackson gets warmed up, we're going to take this time with the Carney and Ruth pitching change. We'll take a quick break, let him get warmed up, and we'll be back right after this.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. J.H. Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. And we just got through the Carney and Ruth pitching change here as Jackson's come to the hill for the Beavers. Moon goes back to short, and Swan goes out to center field as oh, the Knights also making a change. I didn't hear exactly who it was, but here we go. As I believe this is number 16, Bryce S. coming to bat here for the Knights. So here we go. Top of the 5th. Jackson in on the hill for the Beavers. Checks the runner at second, comes home with it, gets by Braswell, and a runner will get down to third. Jackson need to focus on the batter here. Missing outside with ball 2. 2-0. Half check swing there. Got enough of the ball to put it into UTEC's body shot foul ball. Pushes the count to 2-1. Another foul ball. This one straight back into the mesh. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bryce 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out swinging on a full count back his last at-bat in the 3rd. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. That will end the inning for the Knights. They get 1 run back, but they still trail 10-3 now. We'll be back right after this.
Corry Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Corry Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Corry Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus.
Hey everyone, this is Missy.
And this is Erin.
And we are
Peace
Be.
Be.
We are so excited to have you come walk in our doors. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We have jeans, size
0 to 22.
And all kinds of styles of clothes from small to
3X.
We will make you feel like family. You don't have to know what you're doing. That's our job.
That's right.
Come walk through these doors. You will not be disappointed. Our address is 113 North Center Street, Corry, PA.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here. Bottom of the 5th. Moon leading things off, puts it into center field, and it's a long fly out to start the inning. And there's one away as he hit it a ton, but the center fielder got underneath it, made the out. And Vern Garage out, and there's one away here, as Moon did not finish his at-bat in the last half inning. So he leads things off here, bottom of the 5th, and is retired for the first out here, as Swan will step in now. And it's bounced in there for ball 1. Beavers got 2 runs in the first, 7 in the second, 1 in the third, none in the fourth. They could use 3 more runs here to finish this one off in early fashion. Swan with a 2-0 count here. Knights looking to extend the game a little bit longer. Two 2-0 on Swan. As he looks to get the Beavers offense rolling again here. Puts it over first base, giving chase. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Nice play there at first base for the second out. And that'll bring up Anderson, our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the game. Looking to spark the offense, looking to get the Beavers going with some 2-out magic here. And he fouled that off in between the wickets for strike 1. I don't know how you do that, but somehow he was able to do it. Went right into the dugout here for the Knights. Braswell awaiting on deck if he can get a chance to get into the batter's box to get an at-bat here. Anderson in the hole 0-2 here. Just off the dish for ball 1, 1-2. A little too close for my comfort, but Anderson lets it goes by. Fouls that out of play. UTEC's body shot foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Anderson will step back in the box now. 1-2 on the count. And again, fouls it off. Softly towards the Beavers dugout. Count stays at 1-2. Anderson's had himself a couple of lengthy at-bats here today. Lines it right back up the middle. Solid base hit there. Casey's express base hit, and Anderson able to extend the inning for the Beavers as he gets aboard. Nice job of hitting there for Anderson. That'll bring Braswell to the dish as he peels off the shin guards and steps up to the batter's box. Had a base hit his last 2 times up. So he's 2 for 3 on the day. Takes outside, ball 1. Been a rather chilly night here at the ballpark at Columbus, but turned out to be a nice night. Top of the zone, called strike there. Anderson, or Braswell thought something about it, but let it go. That'll even a count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Anderson is safely down at first. High pop up in the infield. Pitcher calling for it and makes the catch. And that will do it for the Beavers here in the 5th. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Beavers lead at 10-3. Back right after this.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole-person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LECOM Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing healthcare in Erie. LECOM Health, whole-person care for a lifetime.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
Hey, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. We're in the top of the sixth inning. Sixth inning brought to us by the Corry Community Foundation. And the Beavers with a commanding 10-3 lead right now as Jackson out on the hill for another inning here for the Beavs. As the Knights got one back that last inning in the fifth. But big hole as they gave up 7 runs in that second inning, and that's the difference in the ball game so far. It looks like leading off for the Knights is going to be number 3. I'm kind of confused by this. Takes a called strike. I don't know where he's going to play at, but he's in the hole 0-1. And in the hole 0-2, as Jackson able to get the second pitch over as well. That's down low for ball 1-1-2. This is Huck's first at bat of the day as he was being DH for when he was playing short. And Jackson missing inside with ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a little piece of it to stay alive with a 2-2 count. It's a Ross Becker strikeout as Huck comes up empty. And there's the first Vern's Garage out of the inning. And that'll bring up Grayson Linkerhoff. I tell you what. Takes the first pitch there, comes up empty for strike 1. And quickly in a hole 0-2. Grayson 0 for 2 on the day. Both times been rung up looking. Good eye in there. Takes it low for ball 1, 1-2. Come up empty there. It's another Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away. puts it in there for a called strike. Yeah, this is Mike P. batting here. Fouled off the first base side. UTEC's body shot foul ball. And he quickly in a hole 0-2. Beavers looking for another 1-2-3 inning. That was inside. Jim's Automotive timeout here as they let the blue recover from that, as that went straight into the shin guards. Shin guard are right on the inside of the leg. 1-2 is the count on the batter. Give Blue credit, stepping right back in. I'm sure he's going to feel that one tomorrow for sure. And I don't really miss umpiring at all because those ones sting for a while. Belted back up the middle and can't do it. Moon came in to make the play, but it was a slow dribbler. It's going to be a Casey's Express infield hit as the Knights able to extend the inning here. As Mike P. works himself aboard with the Casey's Express base hit, infield single, and turns the batting order back to the top of the order. Josh P. coming to bat here. See if the Knights can get things going. Takes high, strike one. Flew out the right field his last time up, back in the fourth. Missing upstairs is Jackson. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down low for 2-1. And outside makes it 3-1. And that's upstairs, ball 4. A Crossroads Fellowship has put runners on first and second now. Is Josh P. able to work himself aboard? That'll bring Wyatt N. to the plate. Walked his last time up, came around and scored in the 5th. That's way inside for ball 1. Bottom of the zone, called strike. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Beavers right in action again tomorrow on the schedule. A trip over to Union City to take on the Bears. 2-1 on the batter here. Fouled back into the mesh. Evens count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll call that deuces wild. We got 2-2 on the batter, 2 outs, 2 runners aboard. Top of the 6th. count goes full. We'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Belted towards third. Moon's going to knock it down, throw to first, up the line just a little bit. Anderson very nicely comes off the bag to not allow that ball to go anywhere, but it's going to be an infield hit. Casey's express base hit, and the bases are juiced of Knights. West W comes up, hit into a base. He got a base hit his last time up, but was put out at second base for the first out. As Jackson comes back and paints the inside corner for strike one. Two for three on the day. Been on board every day, or every at bats. Swung on and put to the backstop for strike two. He's in the hole quickly here, 0-2. Knights down to their last strike in this inning, as the first two batters in this inning both struck out. The next three batters all reached. Walk sandwiched in between a couple of base hits. Good stop there by Braswell to keep it from going to the backstop. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Another good stop there by Braswell as the count gets evened at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And lifted into right field, a KC's Express base hit. That's going to score 2. Relay not in time. And the Knights get 2 more runs in here, makes it a 10-5 ball game. A little 2-out magic here for the Knights as they continue to extend the inning. Lathrop unable to find that one. And another base hit there. Another run scores. And the Knights are within 4 now. Carson steps up to the plate here for the Knights, as they've hung a big number here on the top of the 6th. And now we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout as Coach Moon's going to come out and talk with Jackson on the hill here. Explain him where he's at in the ball game. You got Carson, the number 5 batter up the bat here for the Knights. He struck out twice. He's also had a double. But the 5, 6, 7 batters are what you're facing here. You got 2 outs. Quick conversation there by Coach Moon as he'll put everybody back into the positions they need to be in. Knights with runners on second and first. And a 10-3 ball game has become 10-6. So here we go. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Just off the dish. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back into the mesh for strike 2. 1-2. Just off the dish. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This inning has given some energy. It's a Ross Becker strikeout to end it, as Jackson took a little something off of that one and got him swinging. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Beavers' lead now is a little bit less, but they're still out in front, 10-6. Be back after this.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. We're in the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th. And the Knights have found some new life here as they trail at 10-6 now. Johnson leading things off here in the hole 0-1. Out in front of that one, popped it up down the third base side. Is it going to get out of play? It does, off the glove of Wes. And the Beavers catch another break there. Just missed timing it right at the fence. But that will give the Beavers another chance here to get aboard here in the hole 0-2 now. Johnson leading things off here. And he fouls it to the other foul line. Out of play, another UTEX body shot foul ball. Count stays at 0-2. Jeremiah Johnson leading things off here for the Beavs. He'll settle back into the box with an 0-2 count. And it's down the line. Fair. Right inside the line. He'll round first. Heading towards second. He's in with a stand-up Sawyer Builders double. Ball gets by the second baseman. But good backup there by the first baseman. And the Beavers have the leadoff man standing in scoring position. Sawyer Builder double to lead things off here. Bottom of the 6th. That'll bring Chelton to the dish. Singled his last time. They got picked off at first base back in the 5th. And safely back in is Johnson to second. Nearly getting picked off again. Beavers have been picked off the base paths a couple of times tonight. And he pops it up down the third base side, giving West an opportunity to make another play over there and cannot. And Shelton in the hole 0-1. Actually, Shelton was picked off going to second, trying to steal second after his base hit in the 5th inning. Not that he got picked off the base pass, but that's going to be wide right of the dish, and that'll allow Johnson to get all the way down to third. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Into left field. Making the catch, tagging is Johnson. Throw coming in. They cut it off, and Johnson safely home. A sac fly for the first out for Shelton, and the Beavers get one back on the board. That'll bring Lathrop to the plate. Comes up empty with a big healthy cut there. He had a base hit his last time up. And that was picked off a second, off of first base. And he's quickly in the hole here, 0-2 on another called strike there. And he lines out to the first baseman. Nice catch there. And there's 2 away. That'll bring shots to the plate. He got rung up on a Rosbecker strikeout looking his last at bat. And he comes up empty with that swing. And he's in the hole 0-1. And he took a pitch there. And he's in the hole 0-2 now. Down the third base side. You take the body shot, foul ball. Blue's out of balls in his pouch, so they have to go get that ball down third base side. Get it back into play here. Shots in the hole 0-2. Bounced it in there for ball 1, 1-2. And it's another HBP for shots. As the Beavers get a runner aboard again. And that will extend the inning back to the top of the order in Jackson. As the Beavers start through the lineup for the 5th time. Shots able to get back safely into first base. Jackson walked his last time up back in the 4th. Belted foul down the third base side. He starts out in the hole here, 0-1. Off the dish for ball one. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hooking to foul down the third base side. Runner was going, so he's going to have to come back. And Shots got the legs warmed up. But Jackson in the hole now, 1-2. High and outside. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. You got to have the base before they can award another one. So balk was called on that play, but Shots not down to second base, so. A little elevated there, so it makes the count full, and we'll have a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming here. And that's ball 4. Jackson safely aboard now with a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And that'll bring Moon to the plate. And we'll have a Jim's Automotive timeout as the coaching staff going to come out and chit-chat with the pitcher. They're not going to make a Carney and Ruth pitching change, so the pitcher stays in. Everybody back to their positions here as Moon will step in. Beavers lead at 11-6. They need 5 more runs to end it with sticks in hand. Well, they got a few more batters to get to that before we can consider that. But they're on their way. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th. And Moon takes a called strike. And he starts out in the hole 0-1. Plenty of at-bats for the Beavers here tonight. And we still have another inning to go, potentially. As Moon fouls that one off. And he's in the hole 0-2. Moon taking a little extended walk there to kind of shake that one off as he put that Utex Body Shop foul ball off of his left leg, it looked like. He'll settle back in the box here. Pokes it into right field, and it'll drop in with another KC's Express base hit. Lead runners scoring from second is Shots. And all the way over to third is Jackson. So a good piece of hitting there by Moon will extend the inning. As Swan will step in. He takes down low for ball 1. Moon staying at first. So runners on the corners here. Beavers a little 2-out magic here. Popped him up. Foul territory. And just running out of room at the fence was the first baseman. That foul ball will even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Joshua P. giving good chase to it, but just came up about 6 inches too short. Swan settles into the box here. 1-1 is the count. And that's down low. Moon safely in the second with a stolen base. Uncontested. So the Beavers continue to apply pressure here. Swan looking for a pitch to drive to the outfield. And he lines it through, and that will score 2 more. As Moon rounds third, throw coming in. It's up the line a little bit. That'll allow Swan to get down to second. Makes it 14-6. Swan with a KC's Express single. Able to get into second base on the throw. Anderson to the plate now. If he can find a way to come around and score, they could end it here. He takes upstairs with ball 1. Anderson's the 8th batter to come to bat this inning. Takes outside of the plate, called strike. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a good healthy cut at that one, put it high in the air. Bounces off of the school, pushing the count to 1-2. Upstairs, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we have time called by the batter. Jim's Automotive timeout taken by Anderson, allowing Swan to get back into second. He'll get a good lead at second. A little outside for ball 3. And it's a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming as Anderson has worked the count full. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him swinging. And we'll head to the 7th. Beavers get a few runs back, but the Knights still hanging in there. We'll be back right after this.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. We're in the top of the 7th inning. 7th inning brought to us by Relevant Church. And the Knights are down to their last 3 outs. And they're trailing by 8. So they need 9 here to extend it to the bottom of the 7th. Otherwise, well, they need 8 to tie. They could tie and extend it to the bottom of the 7th. And then the Beavers would need 1 run to win. But they need 3 outs here, and they'll have this one in hand. And on their way to 3-1 on the season. And leading off is going to be Bryce S. as he's back into the ball game in the 6th spot. So the Knights need a bunch of base runners here. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And swings and misses for strike 2. Quickly in a hole 0-2 here. Shallow right field. Going back is Shelton, and in comes Schatz, and Schatz makes the catch. And that'll bring up Huck. Came in the top of the 6th. Takes ball 1. Outside for ball 2, 2-0. Paints the inside corner, 2-1. And evens the count at 2-2. Foul down the first base side. Count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jackson out there on the bump for another inning here for the Beavers. Off the dish for ball 3. We'll have a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming. And it's down low, ball 4. It's a Crossroads Fellowship walk as the Knights get a base runner aboard. Linkerhoff up the bat here. Just 0 for 3 on the day, all strikeouts. 2 looking, 1 swinging. Swinging his last time up, and he fouls that first pitch out of play for strike 1. Grayson, the number 8 batter in the lineup for the Knights, as Jackson misses outside with ball 1. A little bit inside there for ball 2. Grayson able to get away from that one without getting tagged. 2-1. Off the dish, and that'll advance the runner down to second on the pass ball. 3-1 on a batter. Called strike at the top of the zone. And it's a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming. Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout, and the Knights are down to their last out. Mike up the bat here for the Knights, as Jackson misses outside for ball one. Hit back to the pitcher. Jackson scoops it up. It's a 1-3 put out, and that will do it for the Knights here as the Beavers get this one on the W side, 14-6. 1-3 put out will end it as the Beavers are victorious here tonight at the ballpark at Columbus. Let's get into our P2 Paving post-game report, get things wrapped up, and send you folks home on a cool evening here. And we'll start with the healthy smiles of Corry, offensive play of the game. And I'm going back to where is it? There it is, the 6th inning. Jeremiah Johnson came to bat, leading off the bottom of the 6th, and started things off with a Sawyer Builders double. And that's my choice for the healthy smiles of Corry, offensive play of the game. Our New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. Let's see here, back in. Back in the 4th inning, ended the 4th inning. It was a fly out to right field. Shots making the catch out there in right field. That's my pick for the New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. Our University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play was back in the 2nd inning. Kind of a botched call by the home plate umpire, allowing the throw down to first base, and everybody was safe on a not caught 3rd strike. But with first base and second base occupied at the time, the batter should have just been out. But they allowed the base runner to the batter to advance to first base, and everybody was safe on that play, and that extended the inning. And there was a couple other things that went on in that 2nd inning that kind of gave the Beavers some extra at-bats and extra outs. And that was the Pitt Titusville game-changing play of the game, as the Beavers able to pile up 7 runs in that 2nd inning, as not only did they bat around that time in the order, but they had 4 batters bat twice in that inning. And that was kind of the game-changing play of the game there. Our Karate Chevrolet player of the game, I'm kind of liking Jackson coming in from the third reliever of the night for the Beavers. He was a batter in that changing matter on the strikeout there, but able to advance down to first as he scored 3 runs on the night for the Beavers. A couple of walks, and he did have a base hit, lead things off for the Beavers back at the bottom of the 1st inning. So my Karate Chevrolet player of the game is Jackson, Tucker Jackson, coming in relief and shutting the door as he did a nice job of in the 5th inning. He came in and pitched, and he ends up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts on the night. But did a nice job at coming in relief and getting the job done when he was called upon. So there you have it, our Karate Chevrolet player of the game, Tucker Jackson, number 1. And Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, I'm giving it to Wyatt N. The catcher for the Knights did a nice job. For the Knights, scored 4 of their runs. Had a stolen base, walked a couple of times, and had a couple of base hits. So did a nice job for the Knights with the stick in hand, and also behind the dish, doing a good job of keeping them in the game best he could. So that'll do it here from the ballpark at Columbus. I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in. Beavers back in action again tomorrow on the schedule if the weather holds out. They'll travel over to Union City to take on the Union City Bears. And I believe the Beavers are back in action again on Saturday as they will travel over to General McLean to take on the Lancers. It's an 11 o'clock Saturday morning start there on that one. So until then, we're going to say God bless and good night.